days, every pathway, every place still reminds me of your face. Midnight whispers drift and race, leaving traces I embrace. Though the years may rearrange, your reflection never changed. The seasons turn, the rivers run, yet healing never seems to come. No matter where these footsteps roam, my lonely heart still calls you home. Can't forget your face, your grace, your trace, a lasting portrait time can't erase. Through crowded rooms and open space, I still get lost in your embrace. Can't forget your face, your glow, your place, a cherished memory I can't replace. Though you're gone without a trace, my soul still searches for your face. Raindrops gather on the glass like fragments of a fading past. Every sunrise, every night carry shadows of your light. Autumn breezes softly sigh beneath a pale and vacant sky. Loneliness becomes my guide since the day you said goodbye. Miles may stretch between, yet your image stays serene, like a painting framed in time, forever hanging in my mind. Can't forget your face, your grace, your trace, a lasting portrait time can't erase. Through silent tears and slow heartaches, I relive every step we take. Can't forget your face, your glow, your place, a cherished memory I can't replace. Though fate has changed our destined ways, I still remember yesterdays. Moonbeams scatter on the sea like broken pieces left in me. The stars above may fade from sight, but your memory shines through the night. I gather fragments of our past, hoping somehow they might last. Yet every dream I try to chase returns me to your gentle face. Can't forget your face, your grace, your trace, a timeless vision I still embrace. Through endless sorrow, endless space, my heart remains in the same place. Can't forget your face, your glow, your place, a beautiful wound I cannot replace. Though life moves on at its own pace, I still can't forget your face. The night grows old, the stars grow faint, but memories remain like paint upon the canvas of my days. I still see your face through the haze. Those golden hours still bloom in my mind. Your gentle laughter, the way our souls aligned. I touch the remnants of what we created. Now they weigh heavy on a heart deflated. They rise uninvited in the dead of night, turning sweet comfort into endless fight. Deep love memories, they carve through my soul. I drown in their beauty while losing control. Deep love memories in this silent domain. Deep love memories, they sharpen the pain. The scent of your sweater still haunts my drawer. The path by the river where we walked before. I wander those places, a stranger to light, carrying treasures that bleed every night. They rise uninvited in the dead of night, turning sweet comfort into endless fight. Deep love memories, they carve through my soul. I drown in their beauty while losing control. Deep love memories in this silent domain. Deep love memories, they sharpen the pain. I wish I could bury these relics so dear, but they keep on whispering into my ear. The love that we built, now a beautiful curse, leaving me aching in this empty universe. Deep love memories, I fade into blue, wrapped in their shadows with no trace of you. Deep love memories, I'm utterly alone. Deep love memories, this heart turned to stone. You left me here, same old pain, empty heart again. I try to love, I try to hold, but you got cold and I grew old. Here we go, same sad song, all alone where I belong. Empty heart again, no one to mend. Broken and cold, nothing to defend. Empty heart again, I'm lost inside. Empty heart again, no place to hide. I saw the signs, ignored them still. Gave you my world, you took the thrill. Now silent nights, empty bed, tears on my face running through my head. Here we go, same sad song, all alone where I belong. Empty heart again, no one to mend. Broken and cold, nothing to defend. Empty heart again, I'm lost inside. Empty heart again, no place to hide. I keep repeating the same mistake, hoping for love, but feeling the ache. Maybe I'm destined to stay this way. Empty forever, day after day. Empty heart again, I'm fading slow. Tears keep falling, nowhere to go. Empty heart again, I'm all alone. Empty heart again, my heart turned to stone. The twilight falls, the daylight dies. A lonely tear escapes my eyes. Day by day you slipped away, leaving my world in shades of gray. The wind still sings our old refrain, but every note is wrapped in pain. Step by step I drift downstream, watching love fade like a dream. Tear by tear, year by year, I still wish that you were here. Cry by cry, I ask the sky why our forever said goodbye. Fading like a dream out of sight, disappearing with the night. Pain and rain again and again, running through my heart like endless rain. Fading like a dream, soft and slow, like a river that forgot to flow. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. stars begin to pale like an unfinished fairy tale. Night by night I search the stars, trying to heal these hidden scars. The empty echoes fill the air, reminding me you're no longer there. Dream by dream, scene by scene, you're fading like a distant dream. Word by word, your voice grows weak, like a memory I cannot keep. Heart by heart we fell apart, leaving cracks across my heart. Fading like a dream out of sight, disappearing with the night. Pain and rain again and again, running through my heart like endless rain. Fading like a dream, soft and slow, like a river that forgot to flow. Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Gone the laughter, gone the flame, only silence knows your name. Cold and old, the stories told, a lonely heart nobody holds. Star by star they disappear, like the days when you were here. Near or far, wherever you are, you left behind a lasting scar. Fading like a dream, day by day, watching all my hope drift away. Tears and fears through all the years, drowning in a sea of tears. Fading like a dream, yet I remain, holding on through all the pain. Alone I stay, day by day, waiting for a love that won't stay. The morning comes, the dream is gone, yet my lonely heart keeps holding on. Here I remain with endless pain, whispering your name again and again. Fading like a dream, slipping through my hands, like a love that was never meant to last. You slipped away, no final glance, no whispered words, no second chance. One morning light, your side turned cold. The world kept spinning, but I grew old. No signs, no clues, just sudden space, an open wound, no time to brace. Gone without warning, I'm lost in the void. Echoes surround me of a love destroyed. Gone without warning, this silence screams aloud. Gone without warning, I'm buried in cloud. to faded sheets. I reach for shadows where our laughter meets. The clock ticks cruel, each second stings. I wander hallways clutching broken wings. No signs, no clues, just sudden space and open wounds. No time to brace. Gone without warning, I'm lost in the void. Echoes surround me of a love destroyed. Gone without warning, this silence screams aloud. Gone without warning, I'm buried in cloud. I replay the ordinary, the last shared meal. Your quiet footsteps, the way you'd steal. A glance, a smile, now vanished air. I stand here frozen in endless despair. Gone without warning, I fade into gray. Tears trace my shadow at the break of day. Gone without warning, I'm utterly alone. Gone without warning, this heart is overthrown. The evening settles on the shore, yet you're not here like once before. The tide retreats, the seabirds glide, while emptiness walks by my side. A withered rose upon the floor recalls the love we can't restore. The scent remains, the petals fade, like promises we softly made. The stars assemble high above, but none can mend a fractured love. Each passing hour, each silent breeze reminds me that my heart still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still aches, still grieves, like autumn branches losing leaves. A wounded flame, a shattered creed. No cure can stop what still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still longs, still yearns, like fading embers that never burn. Though seasons change and rivers lead, my lonely heart still bleeds. The lantern flickers in the rain, illuminating hidden pain. The pathways where we used to roam now feel like roads that lead from home. The willow sways beside the stream, guarding fragments of a dream. Each reflection in the water gleams, then disappears like broken schemes. The moonlight paints the fields in white, cannot brighten up this night. The silence deepens as it feeds upon a heart that still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still cries, still breaks. With every breath my memory takes, a fragile soul in desperate need. Yet my lonely heart still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still calls, still waits beyond the hands of time and fate. No matter how far I may proceed, my restless heart still bleeds. Twilight fading into gray. The wind recites your name once more across a distant empty shore. Each whisper plants another seed inside a heart that still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still sighs, still mourns, like lonely fields without the corn. The dream has fallen like a reed, yet my broken heart still bleeds. Heart still bleeds, still drifts, still bends. Though our story reached its end, the scars remain where love decreed, and my silent heart still bleeds. The dawn arrives with golden beams, but cannot heal abandoned dreams. The sky may clear, the night recede, yet forever my heart still bleeds. I grasp at air where you once stood, fingers trembling in this lifeless wood. Threads of yesterday slip through my palms. I cling to echoes of forgotten calm. No way to anchor, no warmth to claim, just hollow traces of a dying flame. Holding on to nothing in this barren sea, drifting forever away from me. Holding on to nothing, a fragile thread. Holding on to nothing while my soul bleeds red. I whisper secrets to vacant walls, chase phantom footsteps down empty halls. The future mocks me with open doors, but I stay frozen on these shattered floors. No way to anchor, no warmth to claim, just hollow traces of a dying flame. Holding on to nothing in this barren sea, drifting running forever away from me, holding on to nothing, a fragile thread, holding on to nothing while my soul bleeds red. I know it's foolish, this quiet fight against the current of endless night, yet letting go feels like final death. So I remain here, robbed of breath, holding on to nothing. I fade into mist, carrying ruins of what we missed, holding on to nothing. In silence I drown, holding on to nothing. My light has gone down. You walked away, left wounds behind. I breathe in silence with a fractured mind. The nights grow longer, shadows stretch wide, yet something inside refuses to hide. Logic says stop, reason screams run, but this stubborn heart still comes undone. I still love you anyway, through the ache and rain, even though you vanished and left me in chains. I still love you anyway, in this hollow glow. I still love you anyway, though it kills me slow. Your absence whispers in every quiet breath. I chase your ghost in this lonely depth. Friends urge me forward to heal and release, but your name lingers like a sweet disease. Logic says stop, reason screams run, but this stubborn heart still comes undone. I still love you anyway, through the ache and rain, even though you vanished and left me in chains. I still love you anyway, in this hollow glow. I still love you anyway, though it kills me dead of night. Even as I shatter beyond all reason or right, I still love you anyway. My soul won't break free. I still love you anyway, though you're gone from me. Flowed so gently, like morning mist. I reached to hold it, but caught empty fists. Warmth turned distant in the blink of an eye. What felt like forever just said goodbye. No grip could save it, no plea could bind. It drifted beyond and left me behind. Love slipped through fingers, now silence remains. I stand here grasping at invisible chains. Love slipped through fingers, so soft, so cruel. Love slipped through fingers, I'm lost in the pool. I trace the outline of where it once lay, faint traces fading with each passing day. The air feels heavier without your spark. This quiet apartment has grown too dark. No grip could save it, no plea could bind. It drifted beyond and left me behind. Love slipped through fingers, now silence remains. I stand here grasping at invisible chains. Love slipped through fingers, so soft, so cruel. Love slipped through fingers, I'm lost. whispered sweet words. I believed every tear. Now I see clearly through all the disguise. Your love was fake, it was all just lies. Love was a game, you played it well. Left me in ruins in this living hell. Love was just a lie, now I'm all alone. Broken and empty, heart turned to stone. Love was just a lie. Just a lie. I'm dying scared. I gave you my soul, you took it and ran. Left me in darkness with nothing but pain. Empty room echoes your voice in my head. I'm stuck here waiting, but you're gone instead. Love was a game, you played it well. Left me in ruins in this living hell. Love was just a lie, now I'm all alone. Broken and empty, heart turned to stone. Love was just a lie, you never cared. Love was just a lie. I'm dying scared. I was so foolish to trust your smile. Now I'm alone here for a very long while. No more pretending, the truth cuts deep. This love was a lie, and I can't sleep. Love was just a lie, you're fading slow. Tears keep falling, nowhere to go. Love was just a lie, I'm all alone. Love was just a lie. My heart turned to stone. Your voice rebounds inside my chest, a canyon deep where I find no rest. Every heartbeat calls out your name. In hollow chambers it fans the flame. I try to hush it, but the sound returns. A constant tremor in veins that burn. My heart echoes you in this barren room, a lonely rhythm I walk crowded streets, yet feel the void. Your resonance follows like a shadow deployed. Morning light breaks, but the murmur stays, a secret vibration that time can't erase. I try to hush it, but the sound returns, a constant tremor in veins that burn. My heart echoes you in this barren room, a lonely rhythm beneath the gloom. My heart echoes you, though you're far away. My heart echoes you, it won't obey. I cover my ears, but the noise is within, a private torment where no one else wins. This endless replay of what we once were leaves me unraveling in quiet despair. My heart echoes you. I drift through the haze, fading in silence through endless days. My heart echoes you, I'm utterly alone. My heart echoes you, this soul turned to stone. We painted futures in the dawn, never thought you'd be gone. The vows we wove beneath the skies now live inside forgotten sighs. The fireplace fades to fragile ash, like treasured moments lost in a flash. The warmth we built through stormy weather couldn't keep our hearts together. The blossoms dried, the colors bled, now all that's left are words unsaid. The road we shared is slowly blended into a tale where forever ended. Our forever ended, faded, departed, leaving a lonely and broken hearted. The dreams we treasured, carefully tended, vanished the day our forever ended. Our forever ended, fractured, dismantled like a candle's glow, abruptly cancelled. Now I wander empty and suspended, since the moment our forever ended. The shoreline keeps the ocean's song, yet every note feels strangely wrong. The footprints washed beneath the tide, like promises that couldn't survive. The willow sways beside the stream, guarding remnants of a dream. Every sunset softly bends, reminding me how forever ends. The stars still scatter silver light, but none can brighten up this night. The story we once proudly defended reached its end when forever ended. Our forever shadows through the haze, searching for traces of brighter days. The moon ascends above the sea, casting reflections back to me. Yet every wave that reaches shore reminds me of what is no more. Our forever ended, silent, unspoken, leaving promises bruised and broken. The garden where our love descended withered away when forever ended. Our forever ended, distant, concluded, leaving my heart forever secluded. Those seasons pass and years have blended, the ache remains, our forever ended. The dawn arrives but brings no cure for wounds that time cannot obscure. Alone beneath the twilight splendid, I mourn the day our forever ended. The stars above have lost their glow, like the love we used to know. Day by day we slipped away, leaving forever in shades of gray. The silence fills the space between, where all our sweetest dreams had been. Step by step we lost the way, and watched our love slowly decay. Tear by tear, year by year, your distant echo lingers near. Cry by cry beneath the sky, I wonder why we said goodbye. Our hearts are lonely, far apart, two broken pieces of one heart. Pain and rain, again and again, falling through our souls like endless rain. Our hearts are lonely in the night, searching for a lost light. Dark and blue, missing you, yet there's nothing left for us to do. Photographs begin to fade, like promises we never saved. Night by night I hear your name, but nothing ever feels the same. The autumn leaves fall one by one, like all the battles love has lost. Dream by dream, memory by memory, you're still a part of me. Word by word, your voice grows weak, like a secret I can no longer keep. Heart by heart, we fell apart, leaving scars upon each heart. Our hearts are lonely, far apart, two broken pieces of one heart. Pain and rain, again and again, falling through our souls like endless rain. Our hearts do. Gone the laughter, gone the flame, only silence speaks your name. Cold and old, stories told, a love too fragile to hold. Star by star they disappear, like the days when you were here. Near or far, wherever you are, you left behind a lasting scar. Our hearts are lonely, still they cry beneath the same forgotten sky. Tears and fears through all the years, drowning in a sea of tears. Our hearts are lonely, still they ache for all the promises we couldn't make. Alone we stay, day by day, watching all our hope fade away. The moon shines down on you and me, though we're no longer meant to be. Here we remain with endless pain, remembering love again and again. Our hearts are lonely, two souls divided, still beating for a love that couldn't survive. Twilight settles soft and gray as cherished moments drift away. A vacant hallway, a silent frame, still softly echoes your sweet name. The curtains sway in evening air, but no familiar soul is there. The laughter once within these walls has faded into distant calls. The calendar sheds another page, yet sorrow lingers age by age. No remedy, no safe refuge, only memories I can't reduce. Alone with regrets, shadows and debts, haunted by chances my heart never gets. Lost in reflection, endless connection, drowning inside my own recollection. Alone with regrets, heartache begets a garden of grief where the sunset sets. No hand to hold, no warmth, no nest, just me and the echoes of what I lost past. Autumn branches gently bend like fragile hopes that couldn't mend. The rivers wander toward the sea, yet you no longer walk with me. A worn out letter, stained and frail, tells a forgotten tear-soaked tale. Each sentence cuts, each line repeats the lonely rhythm my heart beats. The moon ascends through silver mist, illuminating what I miss. Though years may pass and pathways shift, the weight remains a heavy drift. Alone with regrets, scars and silhouettes, bound to the promises fate forgets. Tracing old traces through endless distances, lost in the ruins of failed existences. Alone with regrets, sorrows and threats of memories woven like delicate nets. No refuge remains, no place to rest, just me and the ghosts I know the best. could gather scattered hours, I'd rebuild dreams like blooming flowers. I'd rewrite every harsh goodbye and keep our stars within the sky. But time moves onward, swift and cold, leaving stories left untold. The winds erase what hearts protect and leave me here with deep regret. Alone with regrets, tears and sunsets, carrying burdens my soul never forgets. Through endless midnights, silent and restless, searching for peace but finding it senseless. Alone with regrets, pain that persists, like winter fog and abandoned wishes. Though dawn may rise in golden light, my lonely heart still mourns tonight. The stars grow faint, the darkness spreads, while sorrow lingers where hope once treads. No voice remains, no sweet duet, only me, alone with regrets. Golden pages drift away like fading colors of yesterday. A fragile chapter torn apart left scattered pieces of my heart. The candle flickers weak and low, where warmth once lived now shadows grow. The vows we traced upon the air have vanished like a whispered prayer. The roses wilt, the curtains fall, silence lingers through it all. What once was bright now slowly bends as our sad love story ends. Sad love story ends tonight, lost between the dark and light. Dreams we built upon the breeze now drift beyond forgotten seas. Sad love story ends this way, leaving echoes where we lay. A lonely soul, a vacant friend, when a broken fairy tale must end. Winter settles on the lane, etching sorrow through the rain. Every footprint disappears, covered by abandoned years. The melodies we used to sing no longer carry hope or spring. Only distant notes remain, wrapped inside a veil of pain. The moon hangs pale above the hill, watching time itself stand still. A tender flame no longer mends as our sad love story ends. Sad love story ends tonight, like a star that lost its light. Moments wrapped in sweet disguise now become my long goodbye. Sad love story ends at last, yet its shadow holds me fast. Though fate has turned another bend, my heart refuses to descend. Gathered fragments of our days from silent roads and empty ways, but every memory slips like sand beyond the reach of trembling hands. The sky unfolds a shade of gray, while promises dissolve away. No miracle arrives to mend the place where all our journeys end. Sad love story ends tonight, leaving stars without their light. Every wish I held so near fades into the atmosphere. Sad love story ends in tears, haunting all my future years. Though the book has reached its end, the ache remains my closest friend. Turned and gone, yet I still wait for what moved on. Alone beneath the twilight's blend, remembering how our love met its end. The midnight mist surrounds my view. Every fading path reminds me of you. The empty window, the vacant chair still hold the ghost of moments we shared. The clock keeps ticking, cold and slow, while aching memories overflow like scattered petals swept away. My fragile hopes decay each day. The stars appear then disappear, just like the love I held so dear. No soothing word, no healing call, only shadows on the wall. Tears won't stop falling, dropping, streaming through endless nights of broken dreaming. My weary heart keeps slowly calling, yet tears won't stop falling. Tears won't stop falling, rolling, gliding through silent wounds I'm always hiding. The pain remains forever sprawling, and tears won't stop falling. Autumn breeze begins to sigh beneath a pale and restless sky. The roads we wandered side by side now stretch alone, cold and wide. The melodies we used to know have drifted where lost echoes go. A lonely lantern softly gleams beside the ruins of our dreams. The moonlight paints the gray while happiness keeps far away. The more I try to let you go, the deeper roots of sorrow grow. Tears won't stop falling, flooding, pouring like endless rain without a warning. Each precious memory keeps recalling why tears won't stop falling. Tears won't stop falling, trembling, breaking for every promise left forsaking. The loneliness remains enthralling, and tears won't stop falling. distant tones across forgotten stepping stones. I reach for fragments of the past, but nothing beautiful can last. 1,000 dawns may rise anew, yet none erase the loss of you. The silence grows, the ache keeps crawling, while tears won't stop falling. Tears won't stop falling, drifting, flowing through fields where faded love was growing. My heart remains forever stalling, and tears won't stop falling. Tears won't stop falling, sinking, raining through endless grief that keeps remaining. Though seasons change and leaves are falling, my tears won't stop falling. The night grows deeper, shadows sprawl. I hear your memory softly call. Alone I stand with no one near, still drowning in another tear. Soft murmurs lingered against my ear, gentle confessions that drew me near. They wrapped around me like midnight silk. Now they unravel in oceans of milk. Those tender echoes refuse to fade. They circle endlessly in the mess I made. Whispered I love yous still haunt my skin. Sweet lies that linger beneath the din. Whispered I love yous now cut like glass. Whispered I love yous in this lonely vast. I hear them floating through vacant air, promises scattered like feathers everywhere. They tease my senses in the quiet gloom, reminding me gently of love's brief bloom. Those tender echoes refuse to fade. They circle endlessly in the mess I made. Whispered I love yous still haunt my skin. Sweet lies that linger beneath the din. Whispered I love yous now cut like glass. Whispered I love yous in this lonely vast. fragments of a bygone age. Whispered I love yous, they drift through the veil, leaving me aching in sorrow's pale. Whispered I love yous, I face the unknown. Whispered I love yous. Now I'm on my own. You looked in my eyes and promised forever, said we'd walk this road together. Day by day I gave my heart, never knowing we'd fall apart. I built my world around your name, believing love would stay the same. But truth turned cold, love turned to dust the day you broke my trust. Tear by tear, year by year, your broken promises still appear. Cry by cry, I ask the sky why you left me here to cry. Why did you break my trust, my trust? Turn our gold into rust. Pain and rain again and again, pouring through my heart like endless rain. Why did you break my trust, my soul, leaving behind a heart no longer whole? Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. The midnight clock keeps counting time, while memories replay inside my mind. Night by night I lose the fight, searching for your vanished light. The photographs upon the shelf now feel like stories of someone else. Dream by dream they fade from view, just like the faith I had in you. Word by word your voice grows faint, like a picture losing all its paint. Heart by heart we fell apart, leaving cracks across my heart. Why did you break my trust, my trust? Turn our gold into rust. Pain and rain again and again, pouring through my heart like endless rain. Why did you break my trust, my soul, leaving behind a heart no longer whole? Dark and blue, missing you, with nothing left for me to do. Gone the laughter, gone the flame, only silence speaks your name. Cold and still against my will, I climb this lonely hill. Lie by lie, goodbye by goodbye. You left me asking why, near or far, wherever you are. You left behind a lasting scar. Why did you break my trust so deep? Now even sleep refuses sleep. Tears and fears through all the years, drowning in a sea of tears. Why did you break my trust and leave, taking more than I could ever retrieve? Alone I stay day by watching all my hope fade away. The moon grows pale, the night grows cold, and I'm left with truths untold. Here I remain with endless pain, calling your name again and again. Why did you break my trust? Why did you turn love into dust? Now all I hold are scars and memories. You picked her glow over my storm, left me in shadows to face the unknown. I watched from afar as your eyes lit new, a different chapter that excluded me too. No goodbye spoken, just quiet defeat. My world kept turning incomplete. You chose her, and I disappeared into this vast nothing, drowned in my tears. You chose her with effortless grace. You chose her, now I'm lost in this space. Her laughter rings where mine used to play. She fits your future, I fade into gray. I clutch old photos with trembling hands, a ghost of the girl who no longer stands. No goodbye spoken, just quiet defeat. My world kept turning incomplete. You chose her, and I disappeared into this vast nothing, drowned in my tears. You chose her with effortless grace. You chose her, now I'm lost in this space. I question my worth in the dead of night. Was I too heavy, too broken for life? She shines where I dimmed, she heals what I scarred, while I remain here forever marred. You chose her, I'm drifting away, carrying silence day after day. You chose her, I'm utterly alone. You chose her. This heart is now stone. Packed your dreams and crossed the line, left shattered echoes tangled in mine. The doorway sighed, the silence grew, while every corner still held you. The evening faded into blue, yet every thought returned to you. Like drifting leaves on restless streams, I watched you vanish from my dreams. You wore a smile, calm and free, while heartbreak settled over me. You closed the chapter, turned the key, and left the loneliness to me. You walked away easy, freely, lightly, while my world collapsed so quietly. You sailed away on tranquil seas and left me lost among the trees. You walked away easy, swiftly, neatly, while sorrow held and slowly beat me. You found new skies bright and breezy, but forgetting you is never easy. Photographs have lost their glow, like fading embers beneath the snow. Each memory flickers, then retreats, yet still returns on sleepless streets. The moon hangs low above the bay, watching shadows drift away. I trace the outlines of the past, trying to make forever last. You crossed the bridge without a tear, while I remained imprisoned here. You left with certainty and grace, leaving emptiness in your place. You walked away easy, gently, soundly, while silence gathered all around me. You followed roads both wide and new, while every path led back to you. You walked away easy, clearly, brightly, while darkness wrapped itself around me tightly. You found your peace beneath new skies, while mine dissolved in long goodbyes. The stars still bloom above the night, but none can bring my heart to light. The wind repeats your vanished name, like a spark without a flame. I searched through valleys, shores and haze, through faded songs and distant days, yet every answer I pursue returns me to the loss of you. Purely, you left the garden in full bloom and left me wandering through the gloom. You walked away easy, wholly, completely, while memories continue to defeat me. Though time moves on and seasons fly, your goodbye still asks me why. The dawn arrives, the night grows thin, but healing never quite begins. You found a future bright and free, while loneliness keeps company with me. Appears in quiet moments, steals my breath, breaks my silence. I close my eyes, but you remain, a ghost that lingers inside my veins. No escape from this torment. Day or night, it won't relent. Your smile haunts me in this empty space. I'm trapped forever in your warm embrace. Your smile haunts me, though you are gone. Your smile haunts me, I'm dying alone. Memories flicker like shadows on walls. Your laughter echoes through lonely halls. I walk these streets with heavy steps, carrying the weight of what we left. No escape from this torment. Day or night, it won't relent. Your smile haunts me in this empty space. I'm trapped forever in your warm embrace. Your smile haunts me, though you are gone. Your smile haunts me, I'm dying alone. I search for peace in darkened corners, but your image burns like distant stars. I'm lost within this endless sea, wishing your face would finally fade. Your smile haunts me, I fade away. Tears fall unseen at break of day. Your smile haunts me, I'm all alone. Your smile haunts me. This heart turned cold as stone. Your sharp sentences cut through my core. Each syllable shattered what I adored. I stood there speechless as poison flowed free. You spoke your truth and murdered me. No blood on the floor, yet I bleed inside. Invisible wounds that never subside. Broken by your words, I wander unseen, carrying fragments of what used to be. Broken by your words in this silent war. Broken by your words. Every cruel echo reopens the pain. I trace the damage in mirrors that lie. A stranger stares back with deadened eyes. No blood on the floor, yet I bleed inside. Invisible wounds that never subside. Broken by your words, I wander unseen, carrying fragments of what used to be. Broken by your words in this silent war. Broken by your words, I'm hollow once more. I search for shelter in forgotten places, but your voice pursues through empty spaces. No armor protects from memories that sting. I'm crumbling softly without making a sound. Broken by your words, I drift through the gray. Pieces of me scatter away. Broken by your words, I face the unknown. Broken by your words, forever.